Oh. Oh. Oh, you're still here. You guys do realize I haven't filmed anything in over a year, right? Like, it's been a super long time. Okay, well, good on you. Good to see you. How you doing? I have a lot to talk about, to be 100% honest with you. So I'm probably just gonna do like a one take video. It's not gonna have any crazy edits or anything, because I want to get the news to you as quickly and as concisely as possible. And to be 100% honest with you, this is like the third time I'm trying to film this, so I'm just gonna blitz through it. If I forget any topics or anything's wonky, it is what it is. I'll address it in another video. So let's go ahead and talk about where I've been, what I plan on doing, why I'm here now, and all of that good stuff. But first, how are you guys doing? You doing good out there? I know the world's crazy, absolutely crazy, and maybe we can use a little less crazy right now. So I don't know if I'm gonna add to it or subtract to it. We'll have to find that out later. But I'm gonna try and help one way or another. So hopefully you guys are doing well. I hope that everybody is safe and healthy. Yeah, it's been a crazy year, I think, for everybody. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But it is good to see you guys again. I hope that you guys are well. I feel like I've repeated that over and over and over again, which is why I've had to re-record this video. But anyways, so getting off track already, and I just started filming this. So first things first, boom, I got married. I'm a married man now. I'm sorry to none of you that are disappointed by that fact, but I'm pretty sure you guys knew about that because I've been talking about it forever. The reason why I stopped filming initially was because of the wedding stuff. We had a lot of planning to do, a lot of going back and forth between North Carolina and Georgia that had to happen, which that's like a 5-hour trip one way. So obviously I wasn't able to plan ahead, especially when I was working where I work, which I still do work there. Obviously I moved closer because when I started working there, I was an hour and a half away. Now I'm about 50 minutes away. So it does make it a little bit better, but it's still hard to juggle a bunch of different things. But that being said, yeah, so getting married was fantastic. It went so well. It was so nice to see everybody, see some of my family members and my friends that I haven't seen in years. It was so nice. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully they had fun too. Hopefully Amanda enjoyed her wedding. But the honeymoon part of it, the going to Japan part of it, as you guys may have predicted, did not happen yet. So it's not canceled, it's just pushed back. We got most of our money back, which was really nice, because obviously it was out of our control. We were gonna go in April. We got some really good tickets, and I don't even know if we'll be able to get tickets that cheap anymore. But at this point, I think we just wanna go and have fun. So if it costs more, then it costs more. We'll just keep adding money to the honeymoon pool, and we can go when we're able to. But the main reason why, because if you guys think about like April, it's kind of right when the can they travel, can't they travel kind of stuff was going on. But with my mom's side of the family in Japan, A, they were really worried. B, my grandma is getting up there in age. I believe she's in her 80s now. And as much as I want to see her, I would hate myself forever if I caused any kind of harm to her whatsoever. So we decided to go ahead and push it back, and we will go maybe sometime next year. I don't know yet, but when we do, I'm pretty sure we're gonna do like a vlog or something, and I'll kind of get to the reasoning behind that as well. But yeah, so marriage happened, honeymoon hasn't yet, but still excited to go. It's been over 17 years since I've gone, so it's gonna be a very different world. Everybody in Japan had flip phones and mini disc players, and yeah, it's gonna be weird. Most of the places I want to visit are closed or shut down or just gone off the face of the earth, and my relatives don't even remember what I'm talking about. Like, I'll reference some random toy store that I want to go to, and they're like, what? Are you sure that was a thing? And I'm like, yeah, it was a thing, and they don't know what I'm talking about. So anyways, let's keep the topic train moving, shall we? So another issue as to why I wasn't able to film, besides going back and forth with the wedding stuff, was when we moved, our internet provider stayed the same. The type of service they provided changed, and they went from good to garbage. No, in all honesty, it's not really their fault. We went from a big city to a very small city. So when we were in the bigger city, we had fiber internet, and everything was just amazing. And now, no, that got a harsh stop put to it, and we had a data cap for the longest time. Basically, the whole time we had that internet provider, we were told that we can't go over a certain amount of data usage. If we do, after however many times of grace periods, you get penalized. So I couldn't upload anything, let alone download anything, but especially upload anything when it came to the videos that I was making and the consistency that I was uploading them at. It wasn't gonna happen. Also, right over here by my window, which you can't see, is basically the county fairground. And so there are a lot of times during the weekends that they do big events. Right now, surprise, surprise, they're not really doing much. They turned it into like a drive-in theater, but I was really worried about the sound bleeding in and like ruining the quality of the videos. And I know most people don't care. I know for a fact that people are gonna be like, it's just game audio anyways, it's not gonna matter. But I didn't want to come back and give you guys like a subpar product. I don't even know how good this one's gonna be, but that was the main thing, was I wanted to give you guys quality content to the best of my ability. So what's changed now is that when we renewed the lease, we were required to change service providers. So before it was you could choose anybody you wanted. Now it's we have a deal with a specific provider. It's included in your rent. You have to use them. Thankfully, they don't have a data cap. So I'm pushing those boundaries quite hard and trying to see how far I can get away with stuff until they actually maybe slow down my internet. But right now, it seems to be going well. So that is one of the big differences as to why I'm able to post and update now, as opposed to when I was earlier, even though the apartment complex situation has not changed. Okay, so I actually made a topic list and I'm pretty sure I still missed stuff, but I wanted to talk about as much as I could, as quickly as I could. But one of the other factors, again, there were many, so I know I'm like one of this, one of that, but there was a lot of things going on. I'm gonna slow myself down because I feel like I'm getting myself too worked up. Was the computer I was using. It was getting outdated. I've had that computer since I started the channel, which it's been 6 or 7 years now. So it could play the games that I needed it to play. That wasn't an issue, especially since I was playing so many visual novel style games or RPG Maker games, stuff that wasn't very graphically intense. But the problem was certain ports weren't working anymore, certain things that I wanted to do it wasn't capable of doing, it was running the software slower, like stuff like that was slowly driving me insane. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about the microphone static, and a lot of people were like, I can't hear what you're talking about. It's because I would use every USB port I could find on the back of my computer. Some of them were crystal clear. Other ones were super staticky, and I still don't know why that was the case. But things like that, running into technical issues is the absolute worst because you're sitting there for hours trying to figure out the best configuration. And I basically hit a boiling point with what I wanted to put up with when it came to that computer and what I was willing to do, I guess, time-wise, because I felt like I was putting in so much time and getting hardly anything back out of it. You know, like everything I created, I didn't feel like was worth it, basically. So I got a new computer. It's still very, very new. And that's why you guys may have seen me post something on YouTube, like a comment post or community post or whatever they're called. I do YouTube sometimes. I don't know what I'm talking about. And that was the reason why, was I was absolutely just excited to make content again. But I knew that I had to pace myself. I knew that I couldn't just come out that week just swinging out videos because I was gonna screw myself over. That's what burned me out last time. I wasn't prepared, I wasn't ready. So what's nice about this time is I actually have, right now as of this moment, 2 weeks worth of content already filmed, basically edited and ready to go. So as of this time tomorrow, you're gonna start seeing videos on the channel again. And I wanted to do that just because you guys have the peace of mind of knowing that, hey, stuff is gonna be uploaded consistently. So I gave myself a little bit of a cushion. Obviously, that means that if I'm playing a game and I'm stuck on something, your guys' comments and suggestions won't really be heard. But it's the only way I could do it. If I ever get to the point where I do this full time, which I doubt it, to be 100% honest with you, but if I do get to that point, I can film like a day by day situation, you know, of like, hey, you guys told me to do this, so this is what I'm doing. Right now, I don't think that's going to be possible, so you'll just have to bear with me. But since I gave myself that cushion, and since I was able to film and edit so much, I'm already comfortable with my software. I don't have to learn anything new. I don't have to do anything different. It's ready, it's good to go. The first video that I'm gonna post tomorrow is gonna be a little bit echoey, and I feel like this one is too, and I'm not quite sure why. Maybe it's because I'm not wearing headphones. But the first video, that door over, you can't even, there, I can't tell the range of my camera right now, was closed, and there's nothing hanging in this room right now. I need to hang some stuff up. Amanda and I were talking about doing some like cloth posters or something to help absorb the sound. So the first one's gonna be kind of echoey, but after that it should be good to go. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of anything else because I feel like I've been rambling for quite some time, but I think basically the only other thing I wanted to address was the type of content I was going to be uploading and what you guys can expect from the channel. So let's go ahead and say that right now, clean slate. Everything that I've played, everything that I left dangling in the ether, I'm gonna leave. There are some games that I will go back to, but some of them I'm just gonna leave as is because I can't remember what was going on in them. Like there's no way, like even if I rewatch my own videos, I don't think I'd remember exactly where I was, let alone did it make it to the move on the PC. I have no idea. Now, that being said, I got a brand new capture card on this computer here, and my old one, which I have here, right here, was so outdated that A, they don't sell it anymore, so it probably wasn't getting software updates, and B, was one of the causes of my frustration. I actually loathed filming videos that were recorded off of the PS4, just because there was such a delay when I was recording stuff, like stuff would get out of sync. I've only tested this capture card a couple times, but it is so much better than what I was using. So I'm actually excited to film stuff off of consoles again as well. That being said, I do have a confession to make with you guys. I'm sorry, I know this is gonna devastate some people. I finished Danganronpa 3 on my own time. I will probably make a video in the future about my thoughts on it, but like I said, it had been a year. I was getting to that point of like, I can't read any Danganronpa stuff because I'm afraid of spoilers. So I just kind of sat down one weekend and finished it, and it's something. I'll just go ahead and say it is something. But it was definitely, I think, worthwhile. I know you guys won't see like a gut reaction. I don't even know if I'm gonna record the rest of that series because there's still so much left in that game. But visual novels in general, actually, let me just go ahead and roll into the next subject here. But visual novels in general, I think, are going to be very, very scarce on the channel for now, at least. There's two reasons why. One is because they're so incredibly long that I'm not going to be able to finish a visual novel like doing one video a day in the format that I need to do in order to keep stuff rolling, because I can't do 2 videos a day right now. Maybe someday I can, but right now let's just start with one and see how it goes. But also, my visual novel series are getting hit the most with copyright matches. I don't want to say claims or strikes, or maybe it is a claim, but either way, like, everything is almost a visual novel. My Steins Gate video, every morning when I wake up, it's like another episode got hit, and it's by mages. And I'm sure I could like push back and try to get them unclaimed and everything, but at this point, I'm just trying to leave it as is because I don't want to take those videos down. Just because I love the series so much, like Steins Gate, and I don't think the Neptunia games have been hit, but definitely Steins Gate, definitely Danganronpa. Trying to think of some of the other ones, but yeah, basically visual novels right now are going to be on hold. RPG Maker games, I think, are going to be fine. I'm going to be uploading them later, but not quite yet. And the reason why I'm going to wait on those is because I haven't done any like talking or voice acting. I mean, I've spoken, of course, but like I don't even want to say voice acting, even though I already said it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I haven't done character voices in so long that my vocal cords would have been absolutely shredded the first weekend I decided to film. So I'm trying to build up to it. I'm trying to play games that don't require a lot of reading or anything, and then slowly do ones where I can do some goofier voices and things like that. So later there will be RPG Maker games. Just let me get back into the feel, the groove, you know, of like, what was I doing again when it comes to this stuff? But it will be there. So other than that, I think the only other thing I wanted to announce or ask you guys is kind of what content you're looking forward to. Because there are some games that I've seen and I remember that I kind of want to play, but I don't know if anybody's interested in like old games. So for example, Dead Space, the original Dead Space. I think it would be a fun play for the channel. It's super creepy. It's a fantastic game, but does anybody care about it? Or should I just play something new? That's a pretty good example, because I think I was going to pick up some games. I was going to pick up Dead Space, and there was another one that was very similar in style, and I ended up not picking them up because I picked up a newer game. Part of that was because I wanted to see what my computer is capable of doing. But if you guys are into it, maybe I could play some older horror games as well, and mix those in, sprinkle them in here and there, maybe? I don't know. Also, since I guess I'm talking about the games, and I filmed 2 weeks worth of content, let me show you a little bit of what you can look forward to when you start checking out videos on the channel. Shall we? Let's take a look. Hey buddy, how's it hanging? Made that joke every time. Still don't regret it, except right after I say it. Come here. Hello, can I ask? My baby is gone. Okay, can you tell me about she just disappeared, my baby? Is there anything? You have to find her. Okay, bye. Find her. Dooley, do something about her, please. Just take some of her stars. Just take some of them. Any of them. Oh my God. That's mine. Still 12 more levels though. Still 12 more levels. No, but it's closed. Oh, it's so close.
You're charging me for this garbage, you trash panda?
Excuse me, Abby. There is no foul language allowed on this island. Please stop by when you can. Goodbye.
Oh, he just hung up on me.
Okay, so there you go. That is a pretty good snapshot of what I'm going to be posting in the coming weeks. Hopefully you guys are excited for it. Obviously, you saw some collab videos with Amanda, which she's been all about making videos. It's been so much fun, actually. So I want to see how you guys react to those and what you think about them. Also, I haven't actually put in the clips yet to know what I did, but there's some games, I think right now it's just one that I did kind of like a goofier edit to from time to time. I'm not gonna do them all the time. If you guys like them, I may actually play around with the editing to make editing fun again for me. But if you guys don't like them, I may just leave them for certain types of videos or videos that lend themselves to them. We'll see how it goes, but let me know what you guys think about that. Yeah, so you may see some more collab videos in the future. Amanda's been having a lot of fun. She was all about me getting this computer and making stuff, which is why I feel like we're gonna be doing a vlog in the near future. The camcorder hasn't changed, but we have a camera that we got for our wedding that if I ever figure out how to record video on, I may use it. So I may have a better quality video camera as well. But obviously most of the time I'm this tiny little square up in the corner of the screen. It doesn't really matter, but maybe for stuff like this, I can switch cameras and do something a little bit nicer. Is that everything I was gonna talk about? I feel like I've been rambling for forever at this point. It's kind of late to mention, but there's probably some music you're hearing right now that is new stuff that I got from my brother, or he talked to some people to allow me to use. So the outro has also changed. I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about that, but I actually like this outro, so I'm hoping you guys feel it. We'll see what happens and whether it grows on you guys, but again, I've already edited some videos, so it's gonna be that way for a few weeks. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking here because I'm all out of breath. My brain is completely blank and I don't know what I need to do anymore. So I'm gonna go back to editing some videos and getting some content up for you guys. But Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next MAMJ. Let's play.